Okay, and these problems here, I certainly will post a video of me using a computer to compute these numbers. The problem for most students, really, I don't think is really computing the numbers. The problem is setting it up, all right? So what I want to do is write down what I would need to do for this particular problem. Certainly write down f of x. What's f of x? It's x squared minus 18. That's one thing I absolutely have to come up with. The other thing is its derivative. What's the derivative going to be? Well, looking at it, it's pretty simple, 2x. And then what I got to do is I got to set up an initial guess, and they gave me the initial guess. So what I would do is I would say, oh, set x to be equal to 4. That's my initial guess. And then I'm going to call it 0. I want to get the first guess. And what would that equal? Well, it's going to be, let's see, it's going to be x naught minus f of x naught over f prime x naught, all right? So what I'll do here, I've set this up. I would want to be able to go through some computations on this over here. Now, someone's going to say, I think I can do them without using a computer. I think you can too. Now, certainly they're going to get more difficult. Like, for example, that's not a difficult number because it's given to you. This is not going to be a difficult number to compute. But as I start to go through this, they become more difficult, and we'd like to use a machine to do that. But I want to compute x1 for you. What's x1 going to be? x1 is going to be equal to x naught. What's x naught? It's 4. Minus f of x naught. All right, this is more difficult. So I got to put this down. So what's f of x naught? It's 16 minus 18. All right, that's f evaluated at 4. That's pretty easy to do. What's a derivative evaluated at 4? It's going to be 8. I got that over there. Let's do the computation. x1 would equal 4 minus, well, 16 minus 18 is minus 2, so it's plus 2. And again, if I look at that, that's 4 plus 1/4. Right, if I'm putting a decimal down, that would be 4.25. Relatively simple to compute. Now, if you want to get the next number, let's write that down. This is kind of tedious. x2. What's it going to be? x1 minus f of x1 over f prime of x1. Now, by the way, I'm not saying it's impossible. What I'm saying is the computations get a little bit more difficult each time I go through this. All right, so what I'm going to do over here, I'll post a video of me actually doing that. What's the important thing on exams, though? Being able to compute maybe the first one, or at least writing down what the first one computation is. We're not expecting to do a large number of computations in the problem. Thank you.